Hi everyone, and welcome to the Jude ICAN channel. If this is your first time, welcome. I'm convinced you would get a lot of value that would help you succeed in your ICAN examination. Do not forget to subscribe, turn on that notification button, comment, and share the videos you find valuable. If it's not your first time, thank you very much for always engaging and watching my videos. Do not forget to recommend this channel to your community.
In this video, I will be sharing with you what to expect in your Performance Management May 2025 ICAN examination. Now, I've done this using trend analysis. Okay, so I've been able to analyze critically the various topics, all right, and the years that these topics have been examined. And I've used this using trend analysis, and I've been able to forecast. Usually, my forecast is about 97 to 90% accurate, and this will not be any different. All right. So, please take note that I've categorized all of the topics into three major buckets. The first are those you should give premium priority to, and they are highlighted in gold. The next are those you should give priority to, highlighted in yellow. And lastly, those you should pay attention to, highlighted in blue. All right, so let's get into it. The first topic in this category, those you should give premium priority to, is your modern management accounting techniques. This has been examined 18 times from May 2015 up till last year, November 2024. All right, so let's quickly run through the trend. So it was examined in 2015 May, 2016 November, the entire year for 2017, 2018 May, 2019 November, entire year 2020, entire year 21, entire year 22, then 2023 November, entire year 24. Okay, so you can see the trend already. All right, and so in 2025 May, we're expecting it. So please pay attention to your modern management accounting techniques. Next to it is your capital budgeting and budgetary control systems, also examined 18 times, and it was last examined May 2024. Okay, so let's quickly run through the trend also for this. So it was examined 2015 May, 2016 May, 2017 November, 2018 November, 2020 May, then entire year 21 May 2022, entire year 23 May 2024. Okay, so we might see it entire year 2025 also, right? So please prepare for that. Next will be limiting factors, linear programming, right, and the advanced linear programming. Was examined last in May 2024, and it's highly probable in your May 2025 exam. Okay, so please take note that you should solve about 40% minimum, all right, of the entire questions here. So for instance, for limiting factors, you should get ready to solve about say 5 to 7% or 5 to 7 questions from the entire 14 questions. Okay, next will be other decisions. Other decisions was last examined in November 2020. It's been a long time now, all right, and you do not want to be caught by surprise, so please pay premium attention to other decisions. Okay, you can you can always come back to watch the video, all right, so that you can take note of the different years. You can write them out so that you can do your practice and do your revision appropriately. All right, so let's move to the next category, and those are the ones in blue, starting from transfer pricing. Transfer pricing was last examined in May 2024. Okay, it's probable in your May 2025, so please pay attention. Next to it is variance and advanced variance analysis, and this is one topic that I see that a lot of students battle with. Okay, because of the technicality. It's easy, all right, but quite technical. Okay, so let's look at the trend. Variance and advanced variance analysis was last examined last night. Okay, but because of the technicality, you might be seeing it in your examination. Okay, so you don't want to be caught by surprise. Please pay attention to these topics. Okay, next is your relevant costing. Relevant costing was examined last night actually. uh Last diet was examined 2023 November also. Okay, in fact, it was examined the entire year for 2023, and I am forecasting that relevant costing, you would meet relevant costing in 2025. Okay, So please pay attention. We don't want to take a chance. Either it's going to be out in May or in November. No, just pay attention to relevant costing. And because of the importance of relevant costing to performance management, sometimes it may not come as an entire question. Okay, it might come as a step for you to get the question, or maybe as it might come in maybe part A of a question or something. Okay, so please pay attention to relevant costing. And after that, we move to the last category, the next category. Those are the ones in blue, starting with your cost volume profits and performance analysis. Okay, it was actually examined last time, in fact, the entire year for 2024. All right, November 2023, May 2022, November 2020, like that. So we can backtrack. All right, but for your CVP and performance analysis, please, once you're done with the first two categories, pay attention. Next is risk and decision making. All right, I was last examined May 2023. Okay, and it's quite probable in your May 2025. Next to it is IT. Now, going forward, in fact, funnily, the first time I had this forecast with members of my 30-day challenge, I had not reviewed the syllabus. Okay, and I mentioned something in my first section with them. I said that going forward, I was projecting that ICAN will start placing emphasis on certain topics, topic IT related topics, okay, especially the topics showing trends. All right, and that's because of what's happening in the accounting sector worldwide. Okay, tech is really disrupting the accounting sector, and also we're having new standards. All right, so we're talking ESG and all of that. Okay, so and now ICANN has they've come up with the new syllabus, and in fact, okay, don't let me overload you with what we're expecting going forward. All right, so please pay attention to any IT related course. Please pay attention. All right, in your May 2025. Okay, before the new syllabus is implemented. So this was last exam in May 2024, and it's probable in May 2025. Okay, and once you're done with all of that, then you can start visiting the ones that are not marked at all, starting with your working capital management, your cost planning, and control. All right.
Before you go, I have a very important announcement to make, and this would benefit you especially if you've written a paper more than once. So I've come across students that are struggling, they've been struggling to pass just a single paper, and they are yet to move to the next stage of their ICAN career, okay, just because of a single paper. And some of these students score as low as 30%, 20%, and even 10%. Now, I know this for a fact because this also happened to me. I remember it was advanced audit and assurance. Now, at the time when I was writing the examination, I was practicing as an auditor, so I had the field experience, okay, but yet I kept failing. In fact, I think I had 19% or thereabout. Yeah, it was a ridiculous, a ridiculous mark, and I could have sworn that I did everything I needed to do. I was attending lectures, I covered the syllabus, I solved questions, I studied, I took notes, I did everything, but yet I was failing. It was when I got, I think it was 19%, 19 over 100, that I decided to put a stop to it. And that was when I discovered all the strategies I'm about to share with you. All right. So, are you that students that have been failing the ICAN examination, you've been failing a paper, you've been scoring less than 50%, in fact, you've been scoring ridiculous marks, and you do not know what else to do? In fact, you might be about to quit your ICAN career. Don't quit just yet. This is for you. And if you're not that student, if this is your first time of writing the examination, do not wait until this happens to you. You can ensure that you pass your exam 100%. Okay? Now, let me tell you one thing that you've been missing prior to now. I've observed and discovered that most students that find themselves in this scenario, they lack presentation, okay, the presentation skill. They do not know how to present. Now, a lot of students understand the course, they've read, just like me, they've read, they've covered the syllabus, they've done everything they need to do, but they lack presentation skill. They don't know how to present. And ICAN
does not joke with this, especially at the professional level and also the skills level. So you need that presentation skill. Okay. Now, a lot of times you do not know, you have zero idea on how the ICAN marking guide works. Okay. And when you don't know this, you don't know how to approach the examination. Okay. In fact, just this one skill alone, once you understand this strategy alone, you can ace the exam, you can pass the exam excellently. Okay. Now you need to understand how the ICAN marking guide works, how the different marks that ICAN can allocate to each of the questions. Once you have an idea of this, it helps you, it guides you on how to answer the question, it guides your time management, the amount of time and effort you should give to each of the question. Now that is not all. Another thing you might be missing is you might not even understand how to approach the questions based on the marks allocated. Okay, so I can just put marks in your question script, your question paper. You see the marks allocated to each question. These marks, they mean something. You need to understand what they mean, and you need to know how to answer these questions based on the marks allocated to each of the questions. Okay, another thing you might be missing is you do not know what your examiners are requiring of you. For each question you see in that examination booklet, in the question booklet, the examiners are expecting certain things from you. Okay, both written and not written. There are things they are looking out for. You need to understand what they are looking out for, and also you need to know how to give it back to them. Okay, another thing you might be missing is you might have zero strategy on how to answer questions you don't know. All right, I've seen students that once they don't know how to, once they don't understand the question, they leave a blank. They don't answer the question. That is wrong, and that sends a lot of negative signal to your examiners. Okay, you do not want to do that. So you need a strategy that would help you write the right things, even if you don't know the question. Now this is a bonus. If you know how to mark your examination script and examination or especially if you already have all the strategies I've listed above, you would pass the examination certainly 100%. Okay. Then finally, this is also a bonus. You would be able to stretch your mark. You would be able to set your mark to a minimum of 70%. Now this is very easy. It is possible. It is doable. I've done it. A lot of my students have done this, so it is possible. Imagine when you know that you score not less than 70, you've passed already, and you've not just passed. You're on your way to, you have a high chance of getting the ICAN prize. Okay. Now, I've recorded a video to give you all of these skills, the how to answer ICAN exams questions excellently video. Now, in this video, I share how to comprehend the ICAN marking guide. So I teach you the ICAN marking guide, the different ways ICAN marks the examination. Okay, so when they tell you to list, I tell you what they're expecting. Okay, the possible marks that are allocated for listing. When they tell you to explain, the possible marks that are allocated to that, how to approach those sort of questions. So I just in general teach you, I break it down how the ICAN guide marking guide works. Once you understand the ICAN marking guide, then you would know how to answer question, any kind of question. And I did this for both calculation-based exam and theory-based exam. Now that is not all. I teach you a strategy, okay, on how to approach each question based on the marks allocated. Okay, so if a particular question is 15 marks, I tell you exactly how to get all of the 15 marks. It is very important. Okay, so that's 15 marks. You should aim to get all of the 15 marks, and I teach you exactly how to do that, what to write, the approach, the manner of presentation, is it report writing, is it essay, all of that is covered in the video. Now that is not all. I also teach you how to decode the minds of your examiners. Okay, once you understand exactly what your examiners are looking for, just write it, and I teach you, I show you exactly how to present, okay, what your examiners are looking for. It's all in the video. Now that is also not all. I give you a powerful strategy to answer questions you have zero idea about. So there are questions you accurately do not know. There are questions you know, but you do not know what to write. There are questions you know, but probably because of anxiety, the tension, the stress, you just know how to present. I tell you exactly what to write to get scores. All right. So if this one alone too is another one that would boost your mark. If this is all you get in the video, it will boost your mark. So I tell you exactly what to write if you have zero idea of a particular question. Okay. That is also not all. I also show you how to mark your examination script or an examination or so imagine you have all of the strategies I mentioned above. You know how to you know how the ICAN marking guide works. You understand how to answer questions based on the marks allocated. You understand the minds of examiners and how to satisfy their requirements. You know what to write when you don't know the question. Now imagine you now know how to mark your script. You now mark your script and determine the score, the possible score. Okay. Now what this helps you do is once you've seen that, okay, what are my possible score, my fall below 50%, my fall below 60%, then you know that you should go back and go back and check the areas where you can boost your score based on all of the strategies that I share in the video. Finally, I teach you how to increase your mark to minimum of 70%. So enough of the 30%, of the 20%, and less than 10%. I show you how to boost your marks to 70%. So if this is you've struggled, you're writing, you keep writing a paper, and there is no point of escape. You don't have a solid strategy to escape and to move to the next phase. This is for you. If that's also not you, if this is your first time, you also need to lay your hands on this video to boost your chances of success. Next 24 hours, you would have access to this video for just 10,500 naira. Now let me quickly state, if you're watching this video at the later time, please note that this discount will not be available at that time. You would be getting this video at the current price at the time of watching this video. All right, so for the next 24 hours, get this video for just 7,500 naira. Now this is the link. Copy this link to your browser, seller.co/mark. Copy this link to your browser to get the video, or click on the link in the description. This link is also in the description of the video. Click on the link to get this video. If you want to do a manual transfer, here is the details that you should send to. The details are displayed on the screen. Please send your payment proof, your email and phone number to jutire1@gmail.com or to the number displayed on your screen. WhatsApp only, please. All right, so once again, thank you for watching my video. If this is your first time, do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and turn on the notification button so that you would know when the next video is uploaded. If it's not your first time, thank you for always watching and engaging my videos. Do not forget to recommend this video to someone that is taking